video covers the pros and cons of the BMP-2M and how you should be using it in battle, as well as, at the end, my opinion on if you should buy or research it. Now, with a BR of 9.3, it puts it a little lower than the Termst or the 2S38, which you might also be thinking about buying. Although it is not to be compared as worse, this thing can definitely put up a fight. It's equipped with 4 ATGMs, with 8 total after a reload. It has a 30mm cannon, which, once upgraded, can be used to fire ASPFSD as armor-piercing, fin-stabilized, discarding sabots, which pack a punch for a tiny little cannon. Now, as far as this thing goes for armor, it doesn't have much. It's a light tank, and should be thought of as such. You'll be able to withstand machine gun fire for a little bit, but if they find a weak spot on your tank, you're dead. So you've got to be faster than the other person. When using the BMP-2M as a light tank, you should be taking sabot shells in a 9M133. The 9M133 ATGMs travel at 300 meters per second, are beam riding, and have a penetration of 1200 millimeters. The BMP-2M also has another kind of missile, which I'll cover later. The BMP-2M has high agility and new gen IR optics, which make it really easy to see tanks, especially if you get downranked from 9.3 to 8.7. As you see here, I come across a tank that seemed to be upside down. Hint, hint, it was. I fired a shot just to make sure, because I didn't think it was still going to be alive. Gave me the hit marker, just fired one of the ATGMs at it, and it was dead. Even more than it already effectively was. I walked or drove away from that one a little bit confused, because I have no idea how you can even flip a tank over like that, but he did it, and it gave me a free kill, so I'm not gonna complain. Now we can talk about the second way this tank can be used, as an anti-air tank, and it is surprisingly effective. This tank comes with a track RST module, which makes it very easy to track planes, because it tracks planes. To use this tank as an AA tank, we'll need to use the FM3 variant of its ATGM, which will sense and explode 4 meters away from targets. One thing to know and keep in mind about this tank is that the ATGM launchers can't pitch up more than 30 degrees. It's not a huge impediment, but it could affect your missile launching capabilities if the plane is up above you. Now, I was searching around for a little bit before I found a lonely looking helicopter, so I thought, why not give it a friend? And I lobbed a missile at it. As you can see, the track RST feature is locking onto the helicopter and moving the turret to keep up with it. If you can also see, there's a circle in front of the helicopter that tells me where to aim my gun, so I can shoot it. Pew pew. Luckily, I don't need a gun, because I've got a missile. With the range of the track RST being 10 kilometers, I was easily able to lock onto this drone flying really high in the sky, and lob a missile at it. Now, if you really just watched that 20 seconds where the missile was just flying through the air, good for you. You got to the good part, where the drone explodes. It's beautiful and rewarding. Gives you a lot of money, a lot of credits, and saves your team from powerful ATGMs. Now, right around here, a friendly-looking Saab 105 decides to let me borrow some of his metal. In short, I died. Now, after sneakily switching to another map, I saw a funny-looking little drone who was bobbing up and down, so I lobbed a missile at it. After about 15 seconds, my missile finds its friend and kills him. It did give me a good amount of points for it, and it was funny. I see and lock onto a drone, and I shoot a missile at it. Won't be long before it finds its target and destroys it, so you might as well just sit and wait. The process of drone killing is a very lucrative business and pays well for those who have the patience to wait for the missile. As you can see, I've locked onto another drone, so I'll save you the wait and skip to the good part that we both like. Wham bam kazam, and he is ham. He's dead. He died. I killed him. These are the rewards I got for killing 4 planes, so if you like a little less action, you might get more action. As to what I think about the tank, I think that it's a really good tank that can cover both of the roles very well. It can definitely hold its own against higher tier tanks, and pretty much shit on lower tier tanks. Using the BMP-2M as an anti-air tank works just fine as well, being a good option for 2 separate playstyles. It's a great opportunity to take a break once in a while if you get bored of one playstyle. So, my verdict is that it's a great tank worth buying or researching, and if you have the extra cash lying around, you should jump on it.